Welcome back. Okay, so as far as this little tournament goes, 12 guys, I'm actually doing pretty well, having won 5 games now, and they're having to give me opponents that haven't necessarily won as many games as the people that I've just recently beaten. So I'm up against James here. I think his nickname is actually JJ. And this guy actually got along with quite well at the weekend, meeting him for the first time. He mentioned that there's a team of them trying to go over to Cavcon in Australia next year, and I've actually been keen to go to Australia for a while to play at Cavcon. Just didn't manage to do it last time. The main obstacle is really having people to go with and knowing people in Australia. I don't really want to go to the event and pay for all that money to fly there and then just hang out by myself in a hotel room. But going with other New Zealanders, that would be cool. So I'm actually planning on doing it next year. Around about that time, I'll be posting more about it, but do get in touch if you are from Australia and you enjoy watching my videos and you'd like to hang out when the time comes. So my opponent here has got Legion. His two lists are eVayl with the 3 Ravagors and eLylyth. He has gone for eLylyth in this case. I think both of us understand that I'm going to be playing Vlad because that's the best list to deal with his eLylyth list. If I play the Horse Vlad list, well, Windwall's not going to help me because he's got the Naga Night Lurker there to make his attacks magical. And what happens with the eVlad list, the Vlad 2 list that is I send everything to the middle of the board first turn. He shoots away half of it with the feet, then I run up to engage him, and in the long run I'm going to win that match. So we've got eVayl here. The scenario is the one here where you got the 2 flags, and your left-hand flag is contested by a friendly objective, but the right-hand flag is contested by your opponent's objective. So the trick is just to head on with the right hook there and actually kill their objective and start scoring from that one, and just hold out in your left-hand flank and continue scoring there. Here's my deployment. Iron Fang's going for the left and going to be sending up the Ulans in the middle. Ulan's really hoping to just get a charge straight through the pond into one of his beasts and giving me an attrition lead if I can manage it. So his list here, he's got double Ravagors. This is a tier 4 list, by the way. Double Ravagors, Angels. He's got the little Harrier there to help with the tier bonus, and the pot, which we're going to see is a great choice. The Swordsman there, or Legionnaires, can't remember which, in the middle. So my first turn, I'm the one with the first play here, moving up, trying to keep the Doom Reavers more than 3 inches away from the rest of my troops so that I don't fail abomination checks, which always gets me. And just waiting for him to come forward. I have to wait a while before going for the points, but if he runs anything forward in terms of his beasts, I'll feat and charge him. If he holds back, I'll just wait and sort of weather the shooting for a while, and then I can make a play where I hit his objective and score and get 2 points, and then I can send Vlad in to start dominating if the situation arises. His turn moves up the Ravagor and shoots the Draken, which manages to survive the hit, but only just, and there's a Scather template there. Next photo, he has actually dropped him with the other Ravagor and put him on fire, but he survives. So in my follow-up turn, I'm sending in 2 Doom Reavers just to block some charge lanes with free strike potential and kill 1 or 2 of the swordsmen, and the Man of War just charging forward to distract the Ravagors from me while I spread out with the Iron Fangs and keeping them really far back. I'm only going to commit them later once my own objective comes under threat, and the Iron Fang Ulan's just hanging back and waiting for any of his warbeasts to present themselves. I've charged my Juggernaut up to the flag so that it can test later on, and we'll see if he sends one of the angels in to take the bait. Next photo, the pot has spawned a Shredder, and he's gone rabbit and run in front of the Ulans. Quite a clever play here, really. I mean, this guy understands that the Ulans are going to threaten his army. He's put the Shredder in the way of 2 of them, so I'll only have 3 of them to charge under the feet, which is enough to kill a beast. But he's, caused me a problem here already with, dropping the number of Ulans I have to threat with him. So quite respectful of him for thinking of that move. Next opponent, next round, sorry, he's got this swordsman back up here and taking more shots at me with the Ravagor. Really funny thing is that the Ravagor shoots at the Widowmakers and kills one, or maybe it was the Ulans. Yeah, shot at the Ulans, missed, scattered over, and hit the last remaining Widowmaker after eVayl had blitzed a few of them. And we realized looking at Vlad's card that if he moves over there and gets damaged, then he'll actually suffer a point and get boosted +1 to some of his stats, which is something I ended up doing. The Iron Fang pikemen on the left have taken some casualties, but generally intact, and they'll be there to actually start scoring off that flag. And interestingly, he's actually made a tactical mistake here by not leaving anything within range of 4 to contest the flag, so I'll be able to get a free point next turn, which will change things drastically, as we'll see. So my second or third turn, yes, my third turn because I went first. My third turn, moving up with the Iron Fangs there and gone to shield wall using the mini feat, and that gets me a point on the left hand side. The Juggernaut has moved in to attack one of the swordsmen and so have the Doom Reavers. And no feat at this stage, still haven't needed to feat because his beasts haven't actually moved out yet. And this allows me to actually get another control point from the flag on the right with the Doom Reavers moving into within 4, and the Juggernaut killing that objective to get the third one. Now, just going to make a quick comment here. The Juggernaut didn't actually kill the objective, it left it on one box, so I charged in with one of my Ulans. That'll be a sacrificial Ulan just for the sake of getting the point. In the meantime, the other Ulans killed the Shredder. But during this turn, I actually went over to move the Iron Fang pikemen after I did the Ulans, and we realized that I hadn't bothered to remove the objective from the table, even though the Ulan hits it automatically and kills it automatically when it's on one box, you know, being armor 15 and the power 16 hit. But my opponent graciously let me go back and remove the objective, allowing me to actually score the 2 points that I was planning to. And I was quite humbled by that sportsmanship. Other people would probably, you know, not let me do that and just make me try and win the hard way. But in this case, I'm now on 3 points. Vlad only needs to run over there and dominate that flag. He's got his feet in hand. So I was very, you know, grateful that he let me do that. I think I might have been able to win anyway, but it's going to be hard. And he's still got his entire army there. So next photo, what he does is he sends his Angelius in to do a lot of damage on the Juggernaut with a star attack, and end up within 4 of the objectives. That's one beast that I have to kill there. And next photo, he's come in with some swordsmen as well, and he's actually you know, killed a few more guys. Well, tried to anyway. I think I passed a tough check at one stage. No, I didn't pass a tough check because the Grey Lord Escort's dead, but he may have missed me with his attacks. Next photo, the Ravagore moves in to contest the objective. The pikemen aren't really going to be able to kill him on his own, and he actually shreds 3 of them in close combat using all of his fury. So that's the last point that he'll ever get out of that flag, and he's going to be able to perhaps eventually score if the game goes long enough on that side of the table. And next photo, here's the main play, sends in the second Angelius to move in and actually get some hurt put on my guys here as well, actually leaving the Juggernaut and just like a couple of boxes left. But you can see the predicament that I'm in here. I actually have to kill both Angelius at this stage and then run Vlad in, so I had to think very carefully about what to do. He's put yet another Shredder in front of the Ulans on the left, so I can't actually charge 2 Ulans at that Angelius and the other 2 at the other one. I can only charge him with the two Ulans, and I've got 2 Doom Reavers only, so I'm going to be able to damage him quite effectively next turn. The Juggernaut doesn't have any of its arms, they're both crippled. But if I can kill both angels, I may be able to secure it in the following turn, so let's have a look. Vlad feats at the stage, puts the feat on 2 of the horses, 2 of the Doom Reavers, charging in and killing the Angelius on the left thanks to impact hits, and on the right, Doom Reaver with transference and the feat doing a lot of damage on that second angel, and same with that horse, impact hitting him and then crushing him with a lance. But didn't quite kill him, and that meant that I wouldn't be able to send Vlad in there and actually score twice. Vlad, you know, had to make that choice, you know, either now or later after the feat went in. So, sorry, I'll just rephrase that. What I meant there is that Vlad had to really decide whether he was going to feat and simply charge in and hope that everything died and I won there. But if I did that and didn't kill the angel, then of course he can just attack me with eVayl and the angel, which I didn't really want. So I decided to leave Vlad back, kill everything around there, and just wait for him to throw a few things next to the flag in the following turn and then kill them. So let's see how that turns out. Next image, he sends in 2 shepherds to contest the flag. He sends in a Shredder from the pot. He's got the angel still alive, so eVayl moves over, casts some spells, heals the Angelius, which is able to do some damage. But of course I've got the feat tokens on some of these Ulans, so okay there. Next photo, however, Vlad is simply able to run over here, or charge over here, and kill the Shredder by himself, kill the Shepherd, and use transference to actually get some charges off onto that Angelius and destroy that as well, dominating for the further 2 points and winning the game on 5 control points. So it was an exciting game. My opponent fairly new, only being playing over the last few months, but he's formerly a Magic the Gathering player, quite competitive, and hopefully we'll see some good results out of him soon. Very strong list. I thought he had a couple of the strongest lists at the event altogether. And I think if he'd played a bit better strategically, putting a little more emphasis on his left-hand flank, then I might have had a hard time. Especially if he'd split the Ravagors up, put one on each side, and actually really caused me problems earlier on, chopping down the amount of Doom Rivers I had, taking away some of my options. I just wouldn't have been able to score as quickly. Also, if he'd contested the left-hand flag a bit earlier as well, that would have meant I couldn't have got the straightaway win with Vlad, and he could have just beat me down every turn. We'll see. I mean, from this situation, I'm actually still in pretty good standing because I've still got, two horses there. Vlad's, able to camp every turn and continue fighting them off, but then again, he does have two Ravagors, which are going to kill all the Iron Fangs at the end. Anyway, great game. We're going to the finals now. I should just point out that even if I had lost this game, if my opponent had not let me, get rid of that objective after I've forgotten with the Ulan, or if he just played better and beaten me, I still would have actually gone to the finals because due to the low number of players at the tournament and because, nobody else had really gone undefeated, I would have been coming first equal in the rankings with only one other player having, one loss. So I would have made it to the finals anyway. So let's go to the finals now.